On our way into round 2, we meet up again with Nathan Doffing's Cloud and Zach Wisdom's King Dedede. As we dwindle down to the last 8 participants in the tournament. Cloud and King Dedede being very aggressive CPUs in nature, and a lot of recurring characters, and both of them being recurring characters in the series. Cloud using a footstool to kick King Dedede off his turf, barely making it back in order to just get lost in the sauce. One seldom escapes the sauce once they get lost in it, but not level 9 CPUs. They know how to control themselves. Sometimes. Canceling the limit break claw slash with a Gordo. Interesting. With Dedede having the stock advantage now. Cloud is not playing around though, going to catch Dedede in literally every single sword swing he pulls out. Indeed, having the final smash though, when did not hit it though. Cloud air dodging at just the right time. Well, that's still hit. Damn. I guess that forward smash is wider than I think it is. Definitely keeping himself wide open for that Omni Slash right there. I don't think it's gonna kill because of Dedede's weight, but definitely gonna do a hefty amount of damage. That would have been cool if he parried all 3 of those attacks. It'd be like that one Evo moment. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but we're not. Man, okay, Dedede's dash attack is just so strong for no reason. Dedede, I think, is trying to set up for something nice right here with this final smash to potentially get an early kill, but he's not going to have a chance to use it if he doesn't use it now. Okay, he's not going to use it. Desperately trying to get back to the stage and gets a percentage, parrying the first hit of the forward smash and dodging the rest. Cloud not making it back to the stage, surprisingly. Which is going to cause King Dedede to move onward in bracket, which, of course, is what happens in said tournament. Now, we shall move on to the other two participants on the left side of the bracket, and the numbers shall go down even further. And here we have our second match on the left side of the bracket, in which we have Lucario and a Dark Samus, and as we have confirmed, the Lucario belongs to Hunter Doss, and the Dark Samus to Ian Solomon. This match will be taking place on Gerudo Valley, one of my favorite stages, honestly. It just looks nice. The background, very detailed, and of course not too big on Legend of Zelda or the lore in general, but I believe on the left side of the stage you were able to see some a town or some sort of location from the Ocarina of Time game. So attention to detail, basically. Both both charging up their Phazon Blast and Aura Sphere. Lucario actually deciding to whip it out instead of store it though. It's like they're both charging up a Kamehameha. I don't know why I'm talking like I know what anime is, because I don't. Stock's at pretty even percent right now, however that could change really fast, as we can see. Dark Samus struggling to find a place to stay. Somehow that didn't kill her though. I guess I didn't see how far she was to the last zone, but Lucario still maintaining a pretty decent percent. Dark Samus sending multiple projectiles his way though to overwhelm him. What are you doing, Dark Samus? Samus jab never works. I don't know why you even try it. Then again, I do it myself sometimes too, thinking that it will work, yet it never does. I don't know why Dark Samus is just letting itself get hit by that. But, you know, maybe Dark Samus has some hidden aura technique that we don't know about. Nice sequence coming from Dark Samus. Lucario attempting to read an attack coming from Dark Samus, but to no avail. Oh god. Okay, so that's definitely a dead CP right there. Dark Samus in a very bad spot right now. Walkoffs are very dangerous, as you know, because there's no risk in falling off the stage, and no risk of having to go off the stage in order to continue a combo. You can just regain all your jumps if you're trying to do some crazy air shit by just hitting the ground. Lucario had a very high percent though, so if Dark Samus is looking to secure a kill, now is the time. Spacing it out. That is going to be the game. We are now dwindling down the participants in the semifinals. But first, we must go over to the right side of the bracket in order to conclude the other two of the final four. On to the right side of the brackets, we have our other remaining participants in the tournament. Kobe Billups' Byleth and Avery Stoll's Piranha Plant. Going on to the boxing stage right now, and for some more historical context behind the tournament, this was the match in which Kobe Billups received the, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name, but there was a mini award, as I called it, in the finale. Like in the finale of the season, I did this whole little thing called mini awards where people could win more awards besides beyond, you know, just winning a tournament. And it depended on like little accomplishments or achievements that they could receive throughout the series. And one of them was like the most deadliest combo or stylish combo or something like that coming from a CPU. This is the match in which Kobe won that award with his Byleth in the first tournament. And neither do I remember how the combo went, but it ended with a final smash and it was insane. Like the amount of moves that was used to string this entire combo together on top of the final smash kill was insane. I've never seen such a complex combo from a CPU before. And speaking of ending with the final smash, Bob is going to take that second stock from Piranha Plant by doing so. But Piranha Plant going to even up the score right now. Again, level 9 CPUs just love that ledge or edge of the stage, whatever it may be. Bow's making sure he's getting some good spacing in order to end up with a clean, stylish KO, which I can tell he was trying to do there. Use the drag down nair into something else. The snipe off stage would have been pretty dang cool. Somewhat even game right now. Leaving himself wide open there for the arid bar on the top of the stage. I saw that coming. Allow me to demonstrate how to kick your ass out of this tournament, he says. Now Kobe's ball is moving on further in bracket. Now we shall transition over to the last two people that remain on the right side of the bracket, and then dwindle down, I don't know what that means. Dwindle down to the final four. We now come to our last match of round 2, where we have Emma Zolgerman's Ike and our joke character who is still staying strong. Ike may be having a disadvantage here because Gunner obviously has more ranged attacks than Ike does, but once Ike gets in the opponent's head, it's hard for them to get out. And now they're just both air dodging at the ledge right now, and jab almost killed for Gunner. Oh my god, this is hard to watch. Like, are you gonna pull out an attack or not? Oh my gosh. Okay. Reverse up smash gonna do the kill though. If you wanted to get really technical, you could say that Sans has the home field advantage. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna get into that right now. Dude, that video probably came out when it was like, I was still in middle school. A time I do not want to have a recollection of. I'm kind of falling into all of Sans' attacks right now, just kind of trying to find his footing and not really spacing that final smash very well. But now he's got him near the ledge. Sans trying to be on the defensive right now, but I just constantly putting pressure on him. Not gonna give him a chance. The closer you are to Gunner's final smash, the better. You don't want to be far away from it. The Ike's trying to do just that, trying to also keep Gunner at bay, but also stay close, so that the final smash doesn't, inflict too much too much knockback on him. All depends on the stage. And Ike really is hungry for this KO right now, and he shall be fed. Emma Zolgerman's Ike taking the victory and moving on into semifinals with the rest of the remaining participants. We now come back to our semifinalists. On the left side of the bracket, we have King Deedly, owned by Kobe Billups, and Dark Samus, owned by Ian Solomon. They're catching 2 hits. It's really satisfying to hit. These have been strong opponents throughout the tournament, as we have seen, but only one can move on to take the trophy, if there is any sort of prize. I don't remember there being any sort of prize. It's basically just bragging rights. You would think King Deedly is on the end of the losing matchup here, because of all the projectiles that Dark Samus can throw at him, and with King Deedly being a big target, being able to slide right, and being able to, has a big hurt box and can easily get hit by all these sorts of projectiles. But once King Deedly finds his footing, it's hard to stop his groove. as we have seen in the multiple tournaments that King Dedede has been present in. Almost all of them, I'm pretty sure. And of course, we've seen, what, 3 King Dededes win a tournament? 2 of them owned by Zach. And then, what else? Oh yeah, the finale of, as you all know, King Dedede won the finale of the series, owned by Kobe Billups. That was a really hype tournament. Dark Samus trying to find a space to use her final smash, but just struggling just to find a good distance, but finally gets far enough away in order to get a clean shot at him. King Dedede still living at a healthy 2 stocks though, with Dark Samus struggling at a 111%. Falling into the Gordo, but also falling right into the handle of the hammer. Which means Zach Wisdom's King Dedede will move on in bracket, and we will see him in finals. Now arrive on the right side of the bracket with our last 2 semifinalists. Kobe Billups' Byleth and Emma Zogelman's Ike. Fighting on Princess Peach's castle. Probably gonna do a lot of damage to the roof. Oh my god, Kobe Byleth popping off. Doing a clean 71%, not even 10 seconds into the match. This battle definitely isn't gonna look good on Princess Peach's roof. Probably gonna need a new set of shingles. Is that back throw gonna kill? It might as well just kill. Like finally finding his footing though. Starting to analyze Byleth's attack pattern. They know what they want. Going for an oddly risky Amir down B, but it worked because, you know, super armor's a thing. And Byleth getting his final smash. Not gonna quite hit. Honestly, considering how ridiculous the hitbox on it is, I thought it would. Man, just wow, not getting Ike a chance to breathe. Ike wants him dead, I can tell. Unfortunately, not going to find an easy way to do it with his final smash now gone. Ooh, that would have been a really good setup. Kind of like a bait of sorts. Briefly space back here. Back here. I swear to God, I'm gonna be having voice cracks when I'm 50. Notice something about Ike CPUs. They just like to throw out smash attacks, whether they work or not. And sometimes they do. Both characters about to get their final smashes. It's just a matter of who uses theirs first. Byleth might have a more open of an opportunity though. Oh shit. Both trying to counter. They're just sitting still waiting to see. Byleth doesn't even need it though. Going to send Ike to the skies. Finishing strong. With a ridiculously just disjointed up B. No, not up B, up air. I guess technically both those characters had really good disjoints, but Byleth reigned supreme. DLC privilege. I'm kidding. Alright, well, time for the last match in the tournament. Come a long way looking back on this tournament, but with my oddly vivid photographic memory, I remember exactly how this match went and where it took place. With Zach Wisdom's King Dedede, Kobe Phillips' Byleth taking place on Reset Bomb Forest. It was an very, very close match in the original tournament. Well, let's see if that will be the same in this one. King Dedede and Byleth being both very good level 9 CPUs, so whether it's close or not, I don't expect anything short of an entertaining match. Byleth pressuring King Dedede right now in all directions. King Dedede finding an opening though. Oh man, but it being taken away from him right then and there. Not quite making use of that final smash, but I'm sure he had ideas. Motives that I cannot comprehend. And King Dedede just falling right into each and every one of Byleth's attacks. However, he's going to prevent him from using a final smash. What the heck? Oh, okay. I mean, I knew Amir could, like, stick to the stage, but, like, the way it worked was weird. I don't know. It seems like that whole sequence right there kind of threw Byleth off guard, and King Dedede taking advantage of it, using an interesting option of up B. Oh, rolling right into the final smash, though. The end approaches, she says. Indeed it does. With King Dedede's last stock hanging on the edge of tomorrow. And Byleth still remaining at a healthy two stocks. However, King Dedede is not going to make it last for long. Well, he's trying to end things quick with just the jet hammer. Yeah, not quite gonna hit. I guess I never thought about how good King Dedede's up tilt would be out of shield. Now it seems like King Dedede's just playing the hit and run game. Byleth just trying to find a chance to land or to hit some sort of attack, but King Dedede is just calling out every single one of his attacks. Sending him off the stage. Oh, but leaving Byleth wide open. Gonna spin him right back out. Lifting the Gordo off of his hammer. It's going to seal the victory. And ladies and gentlemen, you have our winner of the tournament. Zach Wisdom's King Dedede, with the runner-up being Kobe Phillips' Byleth, and some honorable mentions going to Ian Solomon's Dark Samus and Emma Zolgman's Ike. And that is basically how the first tournament of the series went. With the first victor being Zach Wisdom, and Zach Wisdom also being the person to get the most victories throughout the entire series, which you will see in later tournaments, as well as King Dedede being a recurring victor of these tournaments as well. I guess the King Dedede CPUs just have some some untapped potential that I guess I've never seen in the Smash community or mainstream. But it seems that our tournament series has definitely explored certain behaviors of CPUs and found that King Dedede may be a contender for one of the best in the game. But that concludes the first episode of Project Rewind, and we shall see more episodes in the future, going back on all the other tournaments we've done, and just reminiscing of the past, remembering, oh yeah, this was a very hyped tournament, and all that stuff. But thank you all for watching this episode, and we will see you in the next one, where we go over the second tournament of the series, our very first 2v2 team tournament, which I am very excited to cover, for that was a rather exciting tournament. So, see you guys next time on the next episode of Project Rewind. This has been your host, Owen Ballman. See you next time.